I decided to come to UMBC because it was a perfect fit for my professional and personal interests. When I noticed the job ad come out, I thought it was perfect for me. They were looking for someone who specialized in prevention science and intervention research in the community, and that was my specialty. And UMBC has a great environment that makes a fertile ground for conducting that type of work. For example, Baltimore is an incredibly diverse community, and we're surrounded by other diverse, larger cities as well, such as DC, New York, Philadelphia. And those cities not only make it easier for me to conduct my community based work as a health psychologist, but those communities also have other amazing institutions that offer me the opportunity to set up interinstitutional collaborations that can help to further my work as well.
I chose to come to UMBC because of inclusive excellence, which is something that in other universities is on the strategic plan, on the speech of the leadership of the university. But here at UMBC, it's something that really translates into daily practice on campus. And that's something that I realized already on my very first day on campus when I came for my job talk. On my interactions with the dean, with the professors, I could tell that they were making an effort to make me feel welcome and supported to be my best here on that day. And this is something that we do to our students here, so it's something that makes me feel more fulfilled with my job here. It makes me feel that I'm doing something more meaningful when we're working for a public university where inclusive excellence is something that really translates into classroom practice.
When I came here for a campus interview, everyone was so friendly. And the most important thing for me was how I can interact with my students. And then the faculty members here, I can feel from them, they really, really value students' input. And then how they interact with their students, how they value students was something very impressive to me.
So why did I choose to come to UMBC? The main reason is that I see it as a very much a growing research school, not someplace that's already solidly established, but someplace that's already a big player and is going to be a much bigger player in my faculty lifetime. So it's an opportunity for me to be part of this growing institution where I, even as young faculty, I can have a lot of say and I can help push things forward.
Unlike most universities, UMBC is remarkably flat and horizontal in their administration. I never feel inhibited, like I can't walk into somebody's office that's more senior than me or higher up than me, whether it's the president, the provost, the dean, or my department chair or my colleagues. Everyone's very supportive and open and wants me to succeed professionally. The second facet is really research, which is very important. I would estimate that in my first month here, I was probably in a different collaborator's or potential collaborator's office almost every day, and that applied to many different departments throughout the campus. And I never had any feeling that the collaboration was anything less than genuine, which is a remarkable feat in today's research climate.
One of the first things that I noticed I was really excited about was the diversity. The diversity in the students that I saw, the diversity just on campus, staff, faculty. And when I met my colleagues, how open they were, how inclusive, the things that they talked about, that's what basically drew me to the school, and also talked about the balance between teaching and research and service. And that's what I was looking for, a place that was balanced, inclusive, diverse, that cared about students and teaching, but also cared about research and social justice.
I was looking for a place that had a good balance of research and teaching, and that's exactly what I found at UMBC. In the theater, you want to keep current with what's going on in the field, and UMBC is located in an absolutely ideal location in the Baltimore and Washington, D.C. area, and it really gives me the opportunity to go out there and work in my field and know what's going on in the field and keep current with that while bringing my students into my professional jobs and also bringing what I've learned in the field back into the classroom.
I chose to come to UMBC for a number of reasons. One was I knew the department, I knew many of the faculty, and I knew that they did outstanding research, and I knew that it was the kind of environment where I would get a lot of support. And I have to say that after a year of being here, that's borne out from the way I've been welcomed in the department, the way I've been given resources and space and mentoring and everything. It's pretty clear that they really want you to succeed. I was aware of the school's reputation as kind of an up-and-coming school. I know that they have a reputation for a lot of innovative teaching, and I know that the faculty center here actually is really good at training you in sort of the latest and greatest teaching methods. Also, diversity was a factor, so I know that this is a really diverse school. It really reflects, I think, Baltimore in this area, and I really liked that. So, huge variety of backgrounds.
I chose UMBC because of its extraordinary diversity in both research and teaching. Its integration of multidisciplinary fields in the different departments, and also the strong welcoming I got when I visited it for the first time. My research is multidisciplinary by itself, so I collaborate with biologists and computer scientists, and when I visited UMBC, I felt that those relationships were already there, so it would be very natural. It was very natural for me to take advantage of those relationships, and I felt that the departments were very integrated between them. All the support by the senior faculty in my department has been translated into obtaining my first grant already in my first year from NSF. So I think that actually it was a very good decision to choose UMBC, and the success of writing several papers and obtaining my first grant in my first year shows how good coming to UMBC was.
As president of UMBC's Faculty Senate, I know, believe in, and experience personally what many of my colleagues have shared when I first joined UMBC. And as I continue to make UMBC my academic home, it is abundantly clear why scholar teachers choose UMBC. We are inclusive, innovative, and involved. And we're changing minds. And I welcome you to come join us to be a part of this journey.